we're back in. All right, let me get my comments up. If you can hear me okay, let me know. I like to have my comments in front of me. A, then I don't need my glasses. And B, then I don't have to have them on the screen. Because if you don't know, I film with my iPhone. Really? I've always filmed with my phone. So yeah, I have like an old iPad that I don't use anymore. And so that's like my screen to be able to read comments and respond back. So it worked out very, very well. Okay, let's see if I have cleaned this better. And yeah. Okay. So, Maeve, let me make sure I got the live chat on. Hi, Maeve. All right, I got the live chat on. Something just sounded like it fell. I'm home alone again, of course. Did you guys hear that or no? Something sound like it fell down. You heard that, right? Hi, Nancy. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Oh no. Who knows? So, Maeve had asked if you're freaked out. Hello? The only thing I'm thinking is it's really, hi Patricia, it's really windy and some of my windows are open. So it could easily have been something like that. Well, since I'm on live video, I mean, my door's locked and I live in the country. Okay, so before we get too far, Silver sent me this. It's the cutest pen. It's like a diamond ring. And so I'm going to use this when I'm on doing my live sales. So this was so cute. So thank you, Silver, for this. It's sitting right here on my desk now. All right, so Maeve had this is what this is about. I am doing a review. This wig is still available, potentially like a little bit of a limited edition situation, but you can still find her in some places. But I wanted to do, not me, Maeve said, could you like once a month do a wig review of a wig that I purchased specifically for me to wear, not necessarily just to review, and tell sort of why I did that and what was appealing about it. And I thought, sure. And I think that would be a great sort of way to do this live, is to do that. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Silver. Hi, Maeve, in case I didn't see anyone. All right. Aw. I thought it was so cute. My partner's out of town. He's doing some business in another state. And so he was busy and I was like, look what I got sent. And he was like, that's really cute, hon. I have to go. All right. So, Kit Kat, come on, dude. Go live your best life. I guess this is your best life. So the wig that I chose, and I'll tell you why. This is I almost said Renee of Paris. This is Vivica Fox's Hollis in the color P4 2730. And it says she's got natural baby hair. I did already cut the lace. Swiss lace front, silky soft Swiss lace. She does have sort of that wide middle part. She wants to be a middle part. And she actually doesn't come in a ton of colors. She comes in that beautiful P2 216 or P2216. So yeah, so this is what she looks like. The reason I chose her, I wasn't sure if she was going to be silky or not. She is a little bit silkier, which I like. But I had a wig called Lenora, who actually is going to be for sale tomorrow. But I had a wig Lenora in this color that was really long, and I loved the color so much, and I wanted one that could be more of like an everyday situation. So this is what she looks like. I scooped her up from Ms. Barn for $19.43. Like I said, you can still find her here and there, but a lot of the Vivica Fox wigs are being discontinued. So, but yeah, so I really love. So it is silkier. It's very light, and I just thought potentially the length would be nice on me. So I guess we'll find out. This is the lace parting you can see there. She is a lace front, and she does have sort of ear to ear lace. She's got 2 combs in the front, comb in the back. The rest of the cap is mesh, adjustable bra straps. So let's see. Hi, it's Willette, and she's here. Hi, Willette. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's get this girl up. This is Sister Wigs Gummy. If you didn't just see that review, I just did that live, so you can see that. This is her stock card right here. I had her in the color Sombre Root Cafe. Okay. And now we're doing Hollis. This is essentially the color, it might be a little bit lighter, but this is sort of the color my mom has. She does have, yeah, she has bendable ear tabs. I just like how she effortlessly falls. I'm pretty sure she's heat safe up to 365 degrees. I don't think she necessarily like needs anything. She's a little bit humpy just from being in the package, so let's just fix that. But see, this is something like, listen, there's no powder, there's no nothing in this. This is literally, I had cut the lace. You can see there's still lace I could cut back. I just roughly cut the lace, and I think she looks great. Like, she just looks like normal. This is what my hair looks like. Like I said, this is similar to my mom's color. It's that auburny-esque brown. Yeah. I love this. This is all the hair to the front, so she's not a ton of hair. I like how it's just a tiny little, just a little something. Yeah, perfect weekend hair, for sure. And so you could do a little, easily do this. Like, I don't honestly think she needs powder in the part. I'm going to do it, but I think I could get away with it, to be honest. I did a video on realistic parting because a lot of people, realistic hairline and realistic parting. If you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to watch it, because I did the whole video, and what I did was I put a wig that I was wearing side by side next to a celebrity, just so people were familiar with who they were, who had a natural hairstyle with their bio hair that was similar to the wig, and it was really difficult to see. I think sometimes we get an idea of what hairlines look like, and they don't always look how we think they look. So seeing it side by side, hey, really opened up my eyes, at least. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, look at that. I love this. All right, let's just put a tiny bit of heat, and then also I'll put some powder in the part just in case you're someone who would prefer to do that, and then you can get to see how that looks. I just want to put a tiny bit of heat. I'm using my Turvix. I can never say this. Turvix. Yeah, this is my hot comb. I like it because it has the edge sort of like a curling wand. And then, yeah, I love it. It's so light. Oh, you like this video, Tracy? I also like it because I actually, if you didn't know this about me, I used to be a jewelry maker. And I still make jewelry here and there, but one of the reasons I stopped was I was periodically just having some issues with my hands and my wrists. And I have noticed that my wrists are swelling more and my hands are hurting, which I have arthritis in my family. I'm pretty sure it's arthritis. But like holding these heavy things while I'm trying to do wigs for you guys just really was starting to hurt. So the fact that this is light, so if you do have issues with arthritis or anything like that, this is so light. This is hot. It's really good for people in case you have those challenges. So if you see, just from being in the package, it has this weird little humpiness. So I'm just going to hold this tight and just run the heat, not sitting it and leaving it, just sort of running it back and forth. See, and just put that down just a little bit. I feel like people are saying stuff in the comments. So glad Willette's here. Thank you, Nancy. All right, so you think that you would pluck the part a little bit? Let me put powder in, and then we'll see. We'll see what the dealio is. I just totally dated myself by saying dealio. So I thought it was carpal tunnel at some point, and it may be a little bit of both. Yeah, I could probably pluck the part a little bit. Would you guys like to see me pluck the part to see how I do it? I have a few videos here and there. Right? Maeve loves fixing wigs. So yeah, so tomorrow, you'll see me and my mom. Sunday at 6 o'clock, I have a huge announcement. I've been teasing something for, oh my gosh, months and months and months. Let me pluck just a tiny bit. Just because it's such a solid. I had to decline him. I told him I was on live. He doesn't listen to me sometimes. Let's go ahead and pluck the part, and because I haven't really done that tutorial too much. The tweezers that I love the most are two pairs. These ones are actually from Revlon, and they're sort of angled pointy. These ones just have cherry blossoms on it, but it's just their normal, but it sort of has that angled edge that has a point. I like that. And then I got these from like Ross, and they just have the little silicone gripper, which is nice, but they still have that sort of angled point, and that's really what I want to get at. I love this color. So like I said, I had Maeve, do you remember Lenora? I had Lenora, who was actually more of a yaki texture, but she was in this color. This color mix is so beautiful, and this is an older color mix for Vivica Fox, but it's funny. It's funny how some of the companies were really right on, and I don't know if it was timing or wigs are becoming more popular. Now they're discontinuing these wigs, but I'm like, okay, now it's popping, so let it alone. Mountain Dew. I really don't drink soda that much because I have ADHD, but it was good. All right, so I use my clips, and I like to clip it pretty tight. When I plucked apart, I actually use the tweezers and my fingers. Please do not pluck it fast if you're not used to doing it. But I like to put powder in the part, and maybe a little too much when I pluck the part, because it gives you an idea of what hairs you want to pluck. So sometimes I'll use a lighter color. So this is the powdered foundation from Too Faced, the cocoa smelling one. Ooh, cocoa powder, and this is in the color medium. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here and see, just really highlight that part so I can see where I want to pluck. So then I'm going to go in, and I usually actually start from the back, because that's sometimes where like the part goes in. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to pull a couple hairs up, and then this is just like one hair, and then I sort of pull it out, and then there, There it is. And I just do that. Thank you. I really love this color. I had another wig in this color with a similar, the other reason I picked this one is I had a wig in a similar, oh, and when I'm using this, I'm using the edge. Make sure you don't grab a hold of the actual lace. That's why I just pull the hair up a little bit with the tweezers, and then I sort of wrap it around my finger and just pull very slowly. I mean, they're sort of hand tied in there, so you can do that. And then that way, because I have gone psh, 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 and ended up ripping the lace because I was just going ham on it. But I had another wig. What was the name of that wig? I can't remember. But it was this color. It was a little bit shorter. And the quality of the wig was so horrible. It, like, I think in the video I got in a bad mood. Like, it actually put me in a bad mood. I was so disappointed. I feel like it was a Vanessa hair one. I don't remember. If anybody remembers. Oops, see, now there's too much, and you see I have too much, and it's like pulling the lace up. Do you see the lace being pulled up? That's when you know you have too much, and to split some of these off, and then I still need to split some off more, and then pull. No, it wasn't recent. It was older, maybe a year or two. No, it was more. It was pre-COVID because I did the review of it when I was on before I went to this like purse bingo, which I had never been to a purse bingo before. I went to a purse bingo with my mom and I regretted it. Women were losing their minds over getting bingo for these purses. It was just like, what? I'm like, for all the money you spent, just go get that Dooney and Burke purse that you want. I don't understand. But so I was already stressed out because there was just too much going on. I have ADHD. I was wearing a wig I didn't like. All right, so you can see it's already opening up a little bit. Oh, no worries, Silver. And sometimes you actually don't need to pluck the entire part. It's just sort of the sections that need to be opened up a little bit. So don't think that you actually have to go back and forth. If it looks good, sometimes it's just like I said, just a couple spots here and there. So I really feel like I like that. Oh yeah, see, I feel like that's opened up quite nicely. All right, so let's comb it out. I was going to put heat on it, but I don't really think, outside of that weird humpy do, I don't think we need to put heat on it. Let's look at her from the back so you can see. I am 5'6.5", so it is falling in the... By the way, I'm like pretty much always guessing on lengths. I have a hair on it. I can feel it. I'm always guessing on lengths, but I actually have this, which is kind of cool. It shows you sort of lengths, and there's, let me try to get it closer. There's numbers here, and it says if it's straight hair, if it's wavy hair, if it's curly hair. I have it, and I laminated it, so I kind of visually see what it is. So for me, this looks like it's in between the 14 and this. I just literally printed this, like it was clip art. Like, I copied it off of the internet and like printed it out color, and then I cut it and then just laminated it. But it does help me a little bit sort of eye up what the length is and sort of guess. So on here, it's going to tell me that it's between about 14 to 16 inch, but it does depend on your height. I am 5'6.5", and so this is where she is on me. And like I said, this is all the hair to the front, so it's a beautiful realistic density. It is a little bit silkier, so it would be really multicultural. But it's not too silky that if you have naturally textured hair, it would be an issue. And yeah, let's look at her from the back. I feel great in this. So this is one of the ones that I would wear just naturally and, you know, be able to clip back like this. And so that's what I go for, like in my everyday life, my everyday wig life. Oh yeah. I feel like a lot of times, two things. If a wig is longer, I feel like, well, I feel in general, a wig can look wiggy in here. So this is where I'm usually looking, is how does it look here? But if it's a very short pixie, I'm always looking at how it tapers and hugs the back of your head. Because if it was your real hair, you know, sometimes you'll get a pixie and it kind of sits out, if I'm making sense, from the back of your head. And it's like your hair doesn't go, you know, your hair doesn't go on your head and then be like out like this. Yeah, this is a definite throw on and go. I think I have a hat here. I think this would be perfect. Let me get this little hat. It's got this bow on it. But I think this would be perfect with like a little hat. Because it's kind of thin, so it's not going to be overly hot putting a hat on top of it. This is a Chinese laundry hat. But I just think like running out, especially like say it's wintertime, you can just put one of these cute little hats on. I think I have a tan one. Yeah, I have a tan and silver one too. Perfect. I love this one. Yeah, I have a tan colored one too. I don't think I had Misha. I don't think I had Misha. So yeah, so this is what she would look like with the hat. Although we are not in hat season anymore. At least I'm not, finally. But just to keep you an idea. All right, so that is what I have for Miss Hollis. And I'll go back and put deets in, but let me look really quickly and see. Vivica. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. All right, so Vivica Fox Hollis. Oh, I guess maybe I should look on the internet. So it looks like she's available at something called DHD Wigs. I don't know what that is. She's available at Uptown Wigs. I think I ordered from them once or twice. She's still available at Ms. Barn. Oh, thank you so much, Maeve. She's still available at Ms. Barn. She's not on sale, but she's still available. And, oh, and this is that Future Fiber that, yeah, heat safe Future Fiber. So yeah, so that's what we have for Miss Hollis. And this was one of my own just personal picks that I would have just for a daily life. And she will go in my long-term collection. Okay. So thank you, May, for giving me this idea. Tracy, I think I found the Milano grip cap. It's super hot with a wig and a hat. Okay, so yes, Tracy, the Milano wig grip cap is sort of warm, but for some reason, and maybe it's because of the lace, the one that has the lace edge and the lace parting is thinner. I'm not sure. If you haven't tried that one, you might want to try that. But Tracy, next up, I think, is a review of something that you have been asking me for like 1 jillion years. And that is the Outraze Corelia or whatever. This one. So yes, I pulled this out for you too. I thought, let me do something for Maeve. Let me do something for Tracy. Tracy's been so patient. Yeah, so that I'm doing at 5:45. I'm going to give you the heads up to everybody. I did a wig haul and I have her in this color here. Okay? I changed her. She doesn't look like this anymore. So I can still speak to the quality, but I dyed her and I straightened her, and I like how she turned out. I'm excited to see what you guys think. I think I made her work a little better with the orange where you could actually probably wear her. Not that you couldn't wear these, but these to me were a bit stark. And I love listen, I love a moment. But I just thought this was a bit stark with the color difference. So I dyed her. So, Tracy, I hope you like it. But I can still speak to the quality of the wig and the side, the wig cap in terms of how it fits and feels. But she doesn't look the same. So, be forewarned. All right. Well, this was super fun. I'm excited for the next one. So I'll see you back on live at 5:45, and you will see kind of what I did with Corelia. I did film what I did to her, so there will be sort of just like a wig coaching video on what I did. But I'll just show you the end result now because that video isn't edited yet, so you can at least see. Oh, hi! Patricia's here. She's been a member for 3 months. Let's 5:45 today, Maeve. Yes. Hi. So Patricia, I'm going off and I'm coming back at 5:45 on my next live. So hopefully you come back. All my channel members, you're amazing. Trisha, yes, you're amazing. Thank you, Nancy. Please come back, Trisha, in just a few minutes because I have a very, very special live where I essentially transformed a wig and I want to show it to you guys and tell you what I did and see if you liked what I did and maybe you don't like what I did. One of the big reasons before I go that I did this is because sometimes we can get a wig that we love, but the color's kind of wonky. And so I wanted to see if my techniques of dyeing, because I have a whole toning and dyeing series, I wanted to make sure those techniques would work on a wig like this. So in case you were like, okay, hey, like this is a little too much, but I can show you that you can dye it and you can change it. So I will be back at 5:45. I'm actually going to get some of the stuff that I use to dye it so I can show you. And yay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay? Bye, everybody. I'll see you soon. I don't know why this wig is just making me feel like, Bye.